Hey everybody, it's Shameka
and Alicia coming to you every Wednesday right through your speaker.
So log in or stream live
and give both of us that viral high five. Cause when you tune in,
you'll never know
what you may learn
on the Hey Shameka Show.
Ooh, hey, what, what,
And happy Wednesday, everyone. It's hump day again. So y'all know this is Hey Shameka with comedian Alicia Coley. Got a fun show set up for y'all tonight. Alicia will be here momentarily. We have one of our two guests in the studio with us now, Mr. Chosen D. Welcome.
What's going on? It's your boy Chosen, man.
We appreciate you coming hanging out with us tonight.
Appreciate y'all.
In the beginning, we just do a little welcome. You know, just kind of shoot the breeze, talk about whatever's going on. So, did you have any shows this past weekend?
I did not.
Okay.
Just been doing some more recording, you know what I mean, working on some new material.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's been quite, has it been a month already? I went to a show that Chosen was in a few weeks ago over, and I think it was Midtown area, that Devontae produced. So Devontae Black, so that was a great show. That was the first time I had seen you perform, so gotcha. Excellent job. And I appreciate you wanting to be on the show with us. Nothing been going on for me. I'm a school nurse by trade, so nothing but sick kids. It's conference week, so it's early release. I think I'm a little bit happier about that than the kids are.
Yeah.
But but other than that, not too much going on. Are you an NBA fan?
Oh, of course.
Okay, so you excited about the season starting?
I am.
Who's your favorite team?
I mean, I've been a Laker fan for years, and I'm not saying that because of LeBron.
No problem.
But I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon. You know, I am a Golden State fan as well. So I mean.
Laker and Golden State. Okay.
Yeah, but I've been Golden State, you know, before Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Right. These are teams that you've had for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
No bandwagon. No bandwagon.
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, bandwagon is not such a good thing. I'm originally from DMV, from DC, and I have a lot of friends and family. Bless their heart, they will always be Skins fans, no matter how the team performs, and that's the way it should be. No matter how your team is performing, whether they're winning or losing, that should still be your team regardless.
Exactly. Like the Falcons and the Hawks, you know.
Yes. Speaking
My
of
bad, big dog. I ain't mean to hit you with that, but I'm a Celtics fan, so when you said Lakers, I had to throw that up there.
I got you.
Yeah. But I don't think there's too much going on in Atlanta that's been happening in Atlanta this week. I know that we did get a little bit of the, Hurricane Michael?
Yes, ma'am.
That came through, so there was a little bit of wind and rain with that. Luckily, nobody in the Atlanta area got hit hard. I know a lot of people in South Georgia got hit, and a lot of people in Florida and the Carolinas, unfortunately. So, you know, shout out to everyone that's dealing with that. I hope everyone made it out safely, and you know, hope if you did have any damage, that it was something that can be repaired with not too much problems. Yes. So Chosen D is an artist, and you're also a songwriter. Now, do you write songs specifically just for you, or do you also write for other artists?
I write for other artists too, but I more like writing for myself because it's just a different type of emotion, coming from a different place. Because I write about life experiences, things I'm dealing with, past or whatever I have going on. With writing for other people, you have to kind of get in their mindset. Write something that they would say or they would want to sing, or you know, try to get into their personality and their character. So I mean, but it's cool either or though, you know what I mean?
Okay. So when you're not recording music, what's your favorite thing to do?
Other than music, spend time with my kids.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's a quick welcome. We will be right back with the Hey Shameka Show with comedian Alicia Coley.
everybody. This is your girl, Sanchez Blackman. You're tuned in to the Hey Shameka Show with comedian Alicia Kohler on IBNX Radio. Baby, look, they're going to turn up, so make sure y'all turn your radios up because it's going down. Do you hear me?
Love yours. Love yours. No such thing. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. Heart beating fast, let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived. Don't be sleeping on your level, cause it's beauty in the struggle, nigga. Beauty. Goes for all y'all. It's beauty in the struggle, nigga. Let me explain. Yeah. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Hear my words and listen to my signal of distress. I grew up in the city and know sometimes we had less. Compared to some of my niggas down the block, man, we were blessed. And life can't be no fairy tale, no once upon a time. But I be goddamn if a nigga don't be trying. So tell me, mama, please, why you be drinking all the time? Does all the pain he brought you still linger in your mind? Cause pain still lingers on mine. On the road to riches, listen, this is what you find. The good news is, nigga, you came a long way. The bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way. Think being broke was better. A life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Think being broke was better. A life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. For what's money without happiness? Or hard times without the people you love? Though I'm not sure what's about to happen next. I ask for strength from the Lord up above, cause I've been strong so far, but I can feel my grip loosening. Quick, do something before you lose it for good. Get it back and use it for good, and touch the people how you did like before. I'm tired of living with demons cause they always inviting more. Think being broke was better. Now I don't mean that phrase with no disrespect to all my niggas out there living in debt. Cash and minimal checks. Turn on the TV, see a nigga Rolex, and fantasize about a life with no stress. I mean this shit sincerely. And as a nigga who was once in your shoes, living with nothing to lose, I hope one day you hear me. Always gonna be a bigger house somewhere, but nigga feel me. Long as the people in that motherfucker love you dearly. Always gonna be a whip that's better than the one you got. Always gonna be some clothes that's fresher than the ones you rock. Always gonna be a bitch that's better out there on the tours. But you ain't never gonna be happy till you love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing, no such thing. Heart beating fast, let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived.
This is Shameka Love. Tune in and stay locked into the Hey Shameka Show with comedian Alicia Kohler here on IBNXradio.com. And we are back with the Hey Shameka Show with comedian
Alicia Kohler.
And y'all know what time it is. It's already time for sauce.
It's time for sauce, y'all. Thanks for tuning in with us. And you know how we do when we get on here and we talk about the stuff that we need to talk about during sauce with no E at the end.
It shows us as this is your first time. That's Shameka and Alicia's unfiltered commentary. So it's pretty much like Hot Topics. Yeah. Just kind of did that. I had a couple of quick things.
I got a couple of quick things too. What you want to talk about?
So one is, I don't know if you heard, I just found out about it today, but there was a mom here in Georgia that got arrested because she was holding her 5-month-old child's head underwater.
No, I didn't hear about that.
And had videotaped it. and they said the reasoning behind it, and of course she's being, charged and stuff with it, but the reasoning behind it was because the dad, I guess, was trying to get custody.
I did not hear
of the child. So I don't know what the hell people be thinking.
I don't know either. What, you got something to say?
This is a child, and not only that, a baby, 5-month-old cannot even fight themselves off. Now, it's not good at all. But if it was a kid or toddler, they could at least, fight a little bit. But the child is okay.
Thank God.
The child is alive. But I don't know what's wrong with people.
And it happened here in Atlanta.
It was in Georgia. It wasn't Atlanta. It was some other part of Georgia that I hadn't heard of before.
I don't know what it is with people and these kids, because I wasn't going to talk about this today. I was just going to breeze right by it like it didn't happen. But the grandmother in Jackson, Mississippi, that stabbed her grandchild and then put her in the oven. So I'm like, it is definitely something going on, because it's like, what is this evilness that's jumping from person to person? What is it that has you so messed up in the head that you can't go out and ask for help, or if you need some attention, go and seek it other ways? Right. It's just crazy to me. I just don't get it. Or the 9 babies that they found in the ceiling at a funeral home. And I didn't read the story because I wasn't going to talk about it at all. But I don't know if they were decomposed. I don't know what was going on with that. But it's just crazy out here. It really is crazy out here.
That's ridiculous. That, and then a quick thing on the T.I. video. Have you had a chance to see?
I saw a little bit of the T.I. video.
They're talking about on the radio this morning on the way to work.
Yeah.
And I know they were asking back and forth, did they think it was appropriate for T.I. to, use image-wise of the first woman like that. And people were kind of like, for the most part, saying it was free game. Because they felt like that she hasn't spoke forward for any of the people that 45 has talked about or that has put down. And there's been a lot of people, especially in the Me Too movement.
Right.
That, so, I mean, it is what it is. He didn't say no specific name or anything, but it was definitely the likeness.
Yeah.
Everybody knew who it was.
Like her, But see, that's the thing. Like, I really feel like art is subjective, one. And then two, I feel like art is kind of off limits, because you can't tell me what my art is to me. Right. You know what I mean? So, and if I want to base my art on something I've seen, just like they say art imitates life, that this is our life that we're living right now. So if T.I. goes out and he wants to present this art, this is what he's going through right now. This is what he sees through his own eyes. So why can't he, deliver that? Why can't he portray what he sees, or, show that? Right. But I mean, I think like you were saying, things are free game. Donald Trump does this to everybody. Nobody is an exception to the rule when it comes to who he wants to talk about. He's talked about the disabled. He's talked about the Mexicans. Talked about the Muslims. He's talked about pretty much everybody except himself. That's what he really needs to talk about. He needs to sit in the mirror and take a hard look at who he is and what he's about. But no, I just feel like you can pretty much and when you're an artist, your job is to create. And that's what you should be doing, regardless. And I heard them calling for a boycott for T.I. and all of that stuff. We're not boycotting him. Like,
there's been so much stuff that has been talked about over the years that they didn't boycott. Well, they tried to, but it didn't work.
We're not boycotting
people. Come on now.
Sorry, y'all. Whoever is calling for it, we're not doing it.
What do you think about that, Chosen? Being the musical artist in the building.
I agree. Freedom of speech, freedom of way you should be able to express yourself how you want, especially he says whatever he feel, he does what he wants, so free game.
Exactly.
It's free game, and that's how I feel about it. But I also wanted to talk about a lot of the I call it the Trump effect. I heard Frank Ski call it Trumping. When people are when people are doing things that they don't have a right to be doing. And when I say that, I'm talking about a lot of the white people that's been in the news lately on some BS, on some bullshit. I'm going to just say it. So they got Corner Store Caroline up in New York. You heard about her? Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
I saw the video of that one.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because you think that this little black boy really wants to touch your non-assed self. Like, he's 9, and you're like 30. Do you think, okay, let's take color out of it for a minute. Do you think this 9-year-old boy want to touch your old ass? Like, do you really think that? Like, I just think that's ridiculous that, you know, it takes a video to prove somebody innocent, especially a baby. You know, if the video wasn't there, I'm pretty sure they would have taken her word for it. But I'm just tired of a video has to be shown to prove that a black person is innocent of charges all the time. Like, they just can't take our word for it or whatever. And it's sad. It's sad. And I really also believe that when things like that go down and the video is there and there is proof, that y'all should be penalized, whoever it is. If you are trying to say that somebody did something to you that you know darn well they didn't do, then you should be penalized for that. As soon as the video come out, oh, you did, oh, you going to jail, or you getting charges or something. Same thing with something else happened in the news. The apartment Patty is what they calling her.
Right.
Well, how you gonna try to stop somebody from going to their house?
I want to see your key fob, and let me see your ID, just because you don't think I live here. Bitch, please.
Okay.
And then was calling the police as she saw him use the key to get in the house.
And see, and that's the thing, like, I feel like, and I don't like to be this way, but it just makes me think this way. Sometimes we need to stop being so forgiving as a people sometimes, because he was like, I don't want to press charges. I don't want anything to happen to her. I wish her the best. Yes, that's the Christian part of you, and I get it. And that's the nice thing to do. You don't want to press charges, or you want her to go on and have a nice life and blah, blah, blah. But some it has to be consequences sometimes for people, so that other people can be like, you know what? I saw what happened to apartment Patty. I ain't doing this shit. You know, I just don't agree with. I don't know. I just think that some things need to be brought up on charges about. Anybody, you got any thoughts about that?
I definitely feel that
because you a black man.
Yeah, something has to be done, because if not, they're just gonna keep running around doing what they feel they can, and there's no consequences behind their actions. Right. But if the roles were reversed and we do the things that they do, it'll definitely be consequences behind it. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? Especially if they find out that, oh, it wasn't what we said they did or whatever. Something gonna be done.
Shit, a lot of times we don't do shit.
Exactly.
And we get arrested.
Exactly.
It's sad. I mean, I'm glad we could find a humor in it, but it's sad.
Unfortunately, you have to.
Right.
Because if not, you would be seriously depressed all the time.
All the time.
Every time something happens, and unfortunately stuff keeps happening.
Keeps happening. And it's like, when is it going to stop, people? Like, when is it truly going to stop? When are you going to come to the realization that, okay, Colin Kaepernick, let's take that for example, that he is just trying to fight against the injustices. It has nothing to do with the flags, but y'all want to try to change it and make people think that it's about something else. It's not about that. Injustice is injustice regardless of race. Period.
It's going to get to a point that people are going to be making so many quote unquote false claims on stuff that when real stuff happens, the cops are going to stop responding.
And
it's going to be a terrible problem, because then it's going to start being where you really need them to come, and they're not going to come.
Right. You don't want that.
Y'all, please stop this.
Because they are here to serve and protect. A lot of them are assholes. Not all of them. A lot of them are assholes, but we still need them. Right. We still need them.
We just never see, or some people never see the ones that aren't.
That's true.
Well, we just see what the media portrays about
exactly.
Too.
That is true also, because the media will perpetrate a lot of that fraudulent activity or to make you believe that it's more than what it is. And I don't want to say fake news, but sometimes it is.
Well, it's to create fear and pandemonium too, because the more you have that stuff on your brain, they know what happens to people, and it's just like a domino effect.
Right.
Like, if they know that you're concerned about that, you're not going to be concerned on some other things that we should be concerned about that they're not talking about in the media, or they just sliding it through real quick before the commercial.
Absolutely. Right.
Well, I feel that a lot of these things, injustice-wise with the police and stuff, that's been going on for years. It's just the era of social media. Right. Everything is getting caught on camera, cell phone, so it's hard to get away with not being seen what you've done. But I mean,
Definitely.
at the end of the day, does it really matter? Because they still getting away with it, and it's on video. You know what I mean? So that I think that's the only difference. Like, it's been going on, but we aware now. You know what I mean?
And I think it's the same thing with racism.
Exactly.
It's been the same.
Exactly.
It's nothing has really changed in the last few years, but people just haven't seen it on that broad scale.
Exactly.
So now that people are being recorded
Right.
in these actions, they're like, oh, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
People, no, they've been this way.
But it's like,
And I think some people have just become more comfortable of being outwardly racist
that's true.
because of 45.
And I just want to know, like, are there any people who are those openly racist people, or those people that are openly doing dumb shit? Like, do you look back at yourself and be like, yo, I was a dumbass? Like, can you look at yourself and look at the happenings of how you got here and be like, yo, like, what was I thinking? Because I really feel like a lot of stuff is none of y'all damn business. If I'm walking my dog, or if I'm a black woman and I'm babysitting white kids, that is none of your business.
Right.
Not like, let me do what if you don't see no harm being done, mind your business. Mind your business. I can understand you want to be an upright citizen and you might want to report some stuff, but when you report it, damn it, make sure it's right. Don't just be reporting dumb stuff. It just burns me up.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, that was already sauce for this week. Before we go into our song break, we're going to let Chosen introduce us to his song that will be played next.
All right. I go by the name of Chosen D, singer-songwriter. This is one of the first singles off my newly released album. In the meantime, it's called Let Me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I'm finna do. 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 Pull up on you, get it poppin'. Losing you is not an option. I really like it how we rockin'. Girl, you know you need to stop it. Let me tell you what I'm finna do. 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 Pull up on you, get it poppin'. Losing you is not an option. I really like it how we rockin'. Girl, you know you need to stop it. You don't know what you're missing. Girl, we really from the trenches. We been at it for a minute. Then it finally started clicking. Tell my brother that I got him, though. Fam further than my partner, do. I'm just trying to get a lot of dough. Girl, you bad and you oughta know. I ain't that like these lames. Been in a different lane. You say you want something different, then you gotta make a change. And I been doing what I gotta do. Really trying to make a change. Get everything that I wanna see. So let me tell you when you're playing. Getting tired of playing games. Trust me, I know. But this ain't the same thing. So baby, let go. Show you things you ain't never seen. Take things you ain't never heard. Take you places you'll never be. Make you feel you were never hurt. Let me tell you what I'm finna do. 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 Pull up on you, get it poppin'. Losing you is not an option. I really like it how we rockin'. Girl, you know you need to stop it. Let me tell you what I'm finna do. 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 Pull up on you, get it poppin'. Losing you is not an option. I really like it how we rockin'. Girl, you know you need to stop it. Girl, you messin' with a winner. You been playing with beginners. I'ma put you in the big leagues. Pull up on you in the sprinter. And we can keep it on the need to know. Your friends saying they don't need to know. Bet you mad cause you really got it. Things they can only dream for. Ah, yeah, yeah. Girl, you bad and you know it. I ain't tryna be heroic. Just tell your ex that he can get going. Was really sad, he didn't even know it. What he had, but I'm about to show it. And I'll never leave you lonely. I know you really counting on me. Tired of playing games. Trust me, I know. But this ain't the same thing. So baby, let go. Show you things you ain't never seen. Take things you ain't never heard. Take you places you'll never be. Make you feel you were never hurt. Let me tell you what I'm finna do. 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 Pull up on you, get it poppin'. Losing you is not an option. I really like liking how we rockin'. Girl, you know you need to stop it. Let me tell you what I'm finna do. 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 Pull up on you, get it poppin'. Losing you is not an option. I'm really liking how we rockin'. Girl, you know you need to stop it.
Just like,
We good. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, comedian Alicia Coley, and you're listening to the Hey Shameka Show with me. Tune in and stay locked in every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us, laugh with us, and learn with us. Y'all gotta come on, stay locked in.
back with the Hey Shameka Show with comedian
Alicia Coley.
And the song you just heard was Let Me by artist Chosen D. And so, Chosen D.
Chosen D, welcome to the ride.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
All right. So, I know we talked a little bit about, real quick in the beginning, about your songwriting, that you mainly write songs for yourself because you tell stories about your life. How long have you been doing your music?
Since I was about 9 years old.
Okay.
I first started writing music. So yes, about 9 years old. Yeah.
All right. So you a seasoned.
Yeah.
You've been doing this thing for a while.
A long time.
So when you say that you talk about life experiences, was there any one particular life experience that kind of pushed you a little bit forward to start doing music?
I wouldn't say a particular incident, but like give you an example. I'm gonna play this song last or whatnot. It's called "Things Never Told," and I'm gonna go ahead and set it up. Basically, like I talk about things that I feel that other people are scared to expose.
Okay.
I was molested when I was younger by a female, not by a guy. And
you got to say that. You got to make that.
Yeah.
You got to say, yeah, right.
And that's a thing too. I don't think people understand that women can also molest boys too, and it can affect them later on in life and their decision making, their characteristics, and all that.
That's true.
And so that's what I talked about in Things Never Told. I never exposed that, to anyone. I just told my mom about it like earlier this year because I didn't want to put out the song and then she just hear it and like
right.
I mean,
but what your mom say though? Did she like, I'm gonna beat that bitch ass? Like, did she say that or?
Nah, she's a godly lady, so she was upset. You know what I mean? But
she said that B.
Nah, she ain't say
that.
Okay. But I mean, it happens. It
does. It happens. It happens all too often.
Exactly. So, and I just wanted to talk about that and indulge in that type of conversation and content because I didn't know why I was doing the things I was doing in relationship. I couldn't be faithful and couldn't commit properly. And it's because of things that transpired when I was young. It was molding me as a man when I was young, you know what I mean? But now, you know what I'm saying, I'm over that and I have a different perspective and a different look on situations and different look on life, you know what I mean? Right. I just wanted to indulge and talk about those type of things. So that's what I mean when I write personal records. That's the kind of stuff I talk about. Whatever I'm going through, I've been through, I just want to inspire and help others, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad you are able to talk about it and then say that you're kind of that you're over it, but you acknowledge the fact that has molded you or made you the person that you are today, because there are a lot of, and I'm not just going to make it exclusive to men and say there are a lot of men, but there are a lot of people who go through those things who can't operate properly because it's still affecting them because they can't talk about it or they can't admit what they've been through. So I commend you for doing that. And being honest and having that honest music, because there's so many people that don't have honest music. Like, it's like, nigga, you ain't never been shot. Stop playing. Why are you saying that in your rap? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you can do that. But because your music is so personal to you, how do you feel like your music is received by the people who are not really listening to that personal
I think that if you make relatable music, somebody is gonna connect with somebody and resonate with somebody. Somebody has been through similar things. Even if I'm making a song about relationships, you know, something I've been through or whatever, it's gonna connect with somebody. You know what I mean? So I just want to be authentic, open, and honest, and just relate to the people. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you said you've been rapping since you was 9 and making music since you were 9 years old. What inspired you at 9? Because at 9, you think you outside playing basketball, playing hide and seek. You ain't making no music at 9. So what inspired you at 9, such a young age?
I was very like musically inclined. Also, my mom, you know, she used to take me to church and stuff. I started to sing in the choir and do stuff like that, play the drums, and I always just knew that I had a gift and a talent for music, and I was very inspired by like Lil Wayne and all these older artists. You know what I mean? So that just made me and gave me.
He made
the
me
drive.
feel old just now. Talking about some all these older artists, but
Well, you know.
Lil Wayne is. I don't even think he's 40 yet. Like
that's older for him.
Yeah, it's
though.
older for my generation.
Yo,
you know
baby.
what I'm saying?
Yo,
So,
baby.
Millennials.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just inspired me that I wanted to do music, and it showed me that I had a gift to be able to tell stories and talk about my life, and relate to people, and people are like, yo, that's pretty dope. You know what I mean? So, and I just feel at home when I'm on the stage or when I'm recording. I don't want to do anything else. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
I feel that's my purpose.
Awesome. And I just want to say we do have comedian Erica Duchess in the building, so you know we don't want to not acknowledge her because she is here. And feel free to just jump in the conversation whenever you feel.
I didn't.
Oh no, you can. I just don't want you to sit and just come on in, and whenever you feel inclined, come on in the conversation.
I didn't want to just.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you see yourself doing other than music? Like, is there any other career path that you want to go into, or that you want to use your music in?
Well, I use my music as a platform to also mentor young men.
Okay.
I was heavily involved in gang and street activity. I almost did 20 years in prison for like a drive-by shooting. You know what I mean? So
Wow. Where's my pocketbook?
Yeah, I changed my life. I found God, man, and
That's awesome.
Stuff like that. So I try to inspire other young men.
Yes.
That has been through similar things. Like, we don't have to live that type of lifestyle. We don't have to do those type of things. Right. Man, you can be great. You can get money. You can be successful. You know, a young black entrepreneur. We don't have to live like the media portrays us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I use my music for as well, because they look up to me and they know I've been there. You know what I mean?
Right. And definitely use your talents for positive things instead of for negative, because I think a lot of people, I know when I see criminal activity all the time, especially what they call the white collar crimes, when people embezzling money and stuff like that, I'm like, if you took the time to actually do this in the proper way, boy, you could really make a whole lot of money, because it's something that they could, make some kind of program or something like that can make them billions of dollars later on. But you want that quick money. Leave the quick money alone. Quick as it comes, quick as it goes.
That is true.
You from
And
Atlanta?
I'm from Jackson, Georgia.
Jackson,
Like way south.
Oh, I know. That's where the prison at.
Yeah. That's
that
it.
explains it. No.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
What is Jackson close to?
The prison. Like Locust Grove.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
South.
I've seen Locust Grove on the signs driving.
Child.
South, 75 South.
I've seen it too, and I'm like, what is here? What is in Locust
My
Grove?
Yeah,
baby
it's
daddy
very
was down
country. Oh, yeah? Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Oh, so that's why you know where the prison is? Okay, all right. Well, we're going to get into that later.
So, how long have you been here in the Atlanta area?
I mean, I'm in McDonough area, but I mean, everything
That's
I do
Atlanta,
is
that's close.
everything I do is up this way. So pretty much all my life, you know.
Yeah. Now, how easy is it for you as an artist to get out here and do the shows that you do, connect with people? Like how, when I ask you how easy is it, what I mean is you being from Jackson, coming into Atlanta as a quote unquote newbie. How was that? How was the reception for you? Did you find that it was people was like, oh yeah, I'm a fuck with you, or prove yourself, nigga?
Well, being that in May 29th, I just had a sold out show at Smith's. she came to the second one.
Oh, she did. She ain't even tell me.
Yeah,
Well, we
so-
gonna get into that later too,
Yeah,
because she
yeah.
left me.
So the reception has been pretty dope, and I think it inspires people to see how I move around independently. I
Right.
book my own shows. I pay my own people. I do my own thing. I
Awesome.
have my own entity and how I move. I don't rely on anybody else, and I think more artists should do that. I think you're more valuable to a label when they approach you, when they feel like
You've done all their legwork.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like you don't need them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That type of situation. So the reception has been pretty dope. The following is growing.
Awesome.
The movement is growing. You know, and I was very like surprised. Like we sold out a show. That's dope. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Independently, me and my cousin Lord Vision. Also, I have an artist that I work with called. Her name is Jasmine Kane. My company is called Dreamers Music Group. So it's called DMG. So it's like a movement just to inspire everybody to do what you love to do, man.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Lord Vision, he was good that night too.
Yeah, he's
I
dope.
saw him there.
She trying to rub it in because she left me. You see that? You see how she did that?
That's messed up.
He was, yeah, I know. Did you even know about me? Did you know I exist? Oh my gosh, Shameka, are you serious? You left me out and didn't even mention me.
She didn't speak to me that night, really. So,
Oh, she was
yeah.
bougie that night.
I mean, it was just a lot going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice way to clean it up.
He was the headline. He was the last person, and I had been there since 6 o'clock before the show started.
Ah, okay.
And it was like a little after 11, so I had to go home.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you left me then. Cause I'll be sleepy.
Yes, it was an artist showcase, but it was very nice. It was good.
Cool. And where was it again?
Smith's Old Bar.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I know.
that's
Smith's
where we
Old
do
Bar,
the,
yeah. The 1 a.m. show on Saturday.
That was the first time I had been there, so it's a nice setup. That they
Yeah.
have different rooms you can have.
It's cute.
Stuff in.
Yeah, it's real cute. And
That
and-
parking
and
though,
cut.
oof,
Oh, yeah.
over the Publix parking lots.
So what's on your agenda for, what are you doing next? What you got coming up? Anything?
Well, I got the album out. It's called In the Meantime. So if you don't have that, please go stream it. It's very dope. Nice vibe, R&B, rap. It's a dope mixture. Great content, and it tells a story too.
How many songs?
It's 15 records.
Oh, okay. You was busy.
Yeah, all written by me. Yeah. So.
That's
And
cool.
next, I'm trying to do a college tour. I did one last year, so I'm actually in the process of doing that, setting up for next year. And then more shows, having some visuals coming out. And also working with some artists, Lord Vision, he about to come out.
Oh, it sounds like you might need me to open up for you.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say
Yeah,
now the
we
college
can do
tour is
that.
really big now.
Little
And
college
definitely,
tour.
Exactly.
definitely have comedians with you because
Exactly.
they hot on the college tour.
Exactly.
Let me get some. Let me get
We're gonna
some.
talk. We're gonna talk.
But so the college tour, you got the 15. It's a okay. Let me ask you this too, because EP and album. Now you hear people say a 7-song EP, but then you are saying that you have a 15-song album. What really is the difference between an EP and an album besides the number of songs?
An EP is like a setup for an album. It's like a mini album, like an introduction.
Okay.
It's kind of getting you ready to release a full body work. That's all.
What EP stand for?
Extended play.
Boy, I ain't know that. I was like, I got him on this one. I got him. I
Yeah.
never know what it meant.
He professional. He know what supposed to
Good.
be.
Yeah. That's awesome. Good. Erica, did you know what it meant? EP?
I did not know
Oh,
that.
see, this is we educate you on the Hey Shameka Show. That's what we do.
That's funny. It's extended play, but it's a mini album.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
But I guess it's
It's
longer than what a
contrary.
single would be.
Exactly.
Got you.
Okay. Learn something new.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, you do.
PBS. So what else? So you got the college tours that you got coming up. You did your sold out show. Anything in Atlanta that you get ready to get into that you can tell us about where we could, or you haven't set it up
I
yet?
haven't set anything up as of now, but I'm definitely working on some things.
Okay.
Yeah, always working, always doing research. That's how I found out about the college market. Even as an independent artist, like you can really kill the college market and get paid.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Oh, yes,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like no hot single, nothing out. Like they have the funds to do that. If they like you, they're gonna bring you out.
We know.
Yep.
Top 3 Atlanta artists that you would like to work with that's been in the game for a while.
Besides Tucci, you can't work with Lil Wayne. Don't say that.
That's been in the game for a while.
In
Atlanta.
Atlanta
From
area.
Atlanta?
Yes. I'm gonna narrow it down a little bit.
That's hard. Seven Streeter. She's really dope.
Like
She's an awesome writer.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think Atlanta. Lil Baby. Well, he ain't been in the game a long time, but he's dope. Like, you got to
You
see
know, I
that.
don't know how dope he is. Is he really dope like that?
Lil Baby's dope.
I mean, all I heard is
He
the
is the
two
dope.
songs. Yeah, he is the dope.
But, you know,
Of
of
Atlanta
course,
right
somebody
now.
like T.I. or somebody like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Right.
They're a legend, so, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Can you let everyone know how they can reach you by social media and keep in contact with everything you have going on?
Yes, you can reach me on social media at I Am Chosen, and that's chosen with a Z, CHOZEN. That's all social media platforms. I Am Chosen.
And then if you would like to let them talk about Things Never Told, introduce that song that's coming up next.
Oh yeah, so Things Never Told. Really just talking about my life and things that transpired and led me up to be the man that I am today. You know what I mean? It's Things Never Told.
Things never told.
All right. And we will be right back with the Hey Shameka Show with comedian
Alicia Coley.
That vibe. Yeah.
I'm coming from nothing, we ain't coming for nothing. We leaving with something, know that I'm buzzing. I keep it 100, I know that you wasn't, can't even trust you. Gotta stay on my feet just to see the evil, but it hurt the most when it be your people. I just play my part, feel I'm in a secret. I learned the game and how to play it. Now I play the game, how it goes. She claiming she love you, but really sneaky. So I guess she learned to play it like a pro. The way she working up and down the pole. Will I judge you, baby? That's a no. Cause I don't know what they did when she was a kid. She probably been hurt before. Yeah. Why would you say when you speak about me? Will we ever go there, baby? We'll see. These are things that I never told. Where I'm going, they will never know. I'ma always keep it G, and I put it on me. Why would you say when you speak about me? Will we ever go there, baby? We'll see. These are things that I never told. Where I'm going, they will never know. I'ma always keep it G, and I put it on me. I was molested when I was younger. Not by a man, but a woman. She always made me do a little something. That's when I first learned the word fondle. Instead of getting help, I just kept it running. Didn't nobody know my little secret. Couldn't be faithful to save my life. Maybe cause I was never treated. At times I would feel I'm addicted. Every girl, I just gotta hit it. I'm doing all of this while I'm sad. I had to give to manipulate. I was beefing almost every day. Catch you in traffic and let it spray. I thank the Lord I found a better way. Plus I had a mama that could pray. 19, I had to escalate. Got me some work and I learned to hustle. Working out the blue big and serving people. Then you know I started making double. Got me an ounce and I flipped it. Put it on the scale and see the digits. If you order back then I would pitch it. Then the hating agent started snitching. I tried to catch it cause I wanna pill him. I told my baby mama I'ma kill him. Somehow he started disappearing. I would go to church but in religion. Now I'm changing up my way of living. Why would you say when you speak about me? Go baby, wanna say things that I never told. Where we going, they would never know. Yeah.
And we are back with the Hey Shameka Show with comedian Alicia Coley.
I am here. Here. Y'all hear the music. Y'all hear it. And we're going to be doing things unorthodox tonight. But that's what we do because we black. and we make stuff work. That's what we
Switch it
do.
up.
We switch it up. Anything we need to do to keep the ball rolling, that's what we do. So
This is Frankly Friends music, but we going into comedy and conversation.
we are going into comedy and conversations. And with that being said, we have none other than comedian Erica Duchess in the building. Thank you for coming up here, gal.
Yes, girl. I feel like I'm going out of town.
Don't do that. Don't
I feel like I'm
do
going
that.
out of town.
See, we on the north side, and Erica be coming from the south side, and
Girl, this shit is way out my
jurisdiction.
I'm out my element
Don't
up
do
here.
that.
Yeah, my element. I gotta start talking different.
Oh shit! It's right around the corner from the comedy theater, so you ain't there far from the comedy
Shit,
theater.
don't feel like it.
Okay, well, it's about 7 minutes away, maybe 8. But yeah. So for people that don't understand the north side from the south side, don't worry about it, because I still don't get it either. I just know that it's quite a distance. So, and that's where she came from, and now she on the north side, and she here. So we won't forget about how far she drove.
As far as tequila.
We ain't got no gas money. Yo, speaking of tequila, she gonna be there Saturday.
See, y'all like how I did it.
You like this little segue into that? Little segue into that. But Erica, we just gonna get into it real quick. You have been in the comedy game for how long now?
5 years.
5 whole years. How's it been for you being in the comedy game as far as what? As far as the comedy game and being a female, and how has it been?
I mean, all that's great, but it's like I hear that friends.
You hear the music in the background?
But being a female is awesome. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm
Good.
loving it. I really can. I see it is a little different. It's a little harder, but I'm ready for the struggle, whatever the path.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna make you stronger.
It is. It
That's
definitely
all.
does
I'm-
make
I'm
you
not-
stronger.
It ain't no pressure.
I feel like it is a little bit of pressure.
Nah, I like it.
Okay, you like the pressure
I
that you feel.
It
Yeah.
just make you strong. It make you better.
That's true. That's true. And I know that y'all, me and Erica had a show that we went to down in Augusta, so we had a chance to talk a little bit in the car about the struggle of being a comedian, or the pressures of being a comedian, and not only just being a comedian but a female comedian on top of that, because you get to be in a mix of a male dominated industry, and you're not necessarily fighting, but you kind of fighting your way to the top to be recognized, not only by your peers, but by your people that's following you, your fans, and all of that stuff. So when I say that, I'm going to talk about 2 things. First of all, I want to talk about your social media presence.
Okay.
I want to talk about what you be doing on social media to get people hype and laughing and stuff, because I tell you, I crack up at your videos. So let people know what you be doing on social media.
Well, on social media, I got this segment that I do. It's called My Thought Ice Thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And it come for people that eat that crunch ice.
Yeah, I love ice.
Oh,
And it be
That's you?
your brother thought too.
I see your video.
I thought you said he a thought. I thought you said your brother thought
nah,
too.
nah.
But yeah,
That's
that's
dope.
me.
That's her.
Yeah, that's me.
Her
So-
thought ice.
And everybody be like, why you come up with that? Because every female, you don't got to be really that hoe over there, but
Right.
you eat that ice.
Right.
So, yeah.
Let me tell you, the best ice I had is after I had my kids in the hospital. That's some
Yes,
good
that's
ass
some
ice.
That's some good ice. And their racetrack ice is the best ice. Like, I got racetrack and I got QT.
Uh-huh.
I used to go to QT, but they don't build the racetrack. I don't even go to QT no more.
Mm.
If I feel like I'm disrespecting the racetrack. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I go to the QT,
Mm.
eat that ice, I got to have it.
Yo, I looked at your video. I can't remember when you posted it, but I think I liked it either yesterday or the day before when you was talking about the Bobby Brown story.
Girl, yeah.
That was
and
funny.
You know he liked it. The real Bobby Brown liked my video, so you can't tell me shit.
You can't.
You can't tell me shit, bitch. The bad boy, the king of R&B,
Right, like your
my,
shit.
like my shit. So
That's
I'm
right.
just like, bitch, I'm piped up, you know. I'm piped up. for
Yo,
real,
that
so.
was so funny. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Y'all gotta go see it. So I don't remember her stuff, whatever she said on the video. I just remember cracking the hell up at
Yeah,
her
I'm just
video.
talking about how Bobby was fucking
Janet.
Janet and he had to be fucking her raw.
Yeah.
Cause ain't no nigga finna go buy you no car and he using a rubber. That's
Right,
all.
right, right.
And I was like, I said when that came out, I said I bet Bobby Christina and Michael Jackson. I bet Bobby Christina looking at Mike like, what's up,
Yeah, girl. I said this girl crazy. Crazy.
Something like that. But yeah, that's just what I'm doing now. But what really got me on the map with Instagram, just doing my own thing, was I used to play this character called Pies.
Okay.
I used to copy Plies.
Gotcha.
So you know, Ply used to have Sweet Pussy Saturday.
No,
So
I know
I
that.
changed. I got me some gold teeth in a hat and was talking like Ply, but I changed my name to Pies, the
Okay.
female, and I had Sorry Dick Sunday. So I always talk about the experience that I had with a nigga with a sorry dick. So
Oh my God.
so that kind of got me on the map too. But
Yeah.
I thought that's just Instagram, but I'm a stand-up comedian.
You are a stand-up comedian.
Real stand-up comedian.
And yo, she is funny. So if y'all ever have the chance to see her, if she come to your city, if she is in your backyard, if she come to a stadium, if she go to an arena, if she fly across the ocean, y'all need to go check out Erica Duchess. I had saw her about 3 years ago when I first started coming back to the comedy scene after leaving Philly, and I saw her, and it wasn't long enough. I didn't see you long enough, and then when I saw you in Augusta, last month?
About a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Yo, I was blown away. So it was good. It was great watching you work, and I have to say, y'all gotta check her out. But I wanted to talk about some more of your social media stuff before we go into your stand up stuff. Okay. You doing videos, skits, and stuff like that.
Yes.
Tell us how you got into that part of it, because you talked about you doing your thigh ice on your own, but you actually with a group of other comedians that do this thing, skit life. So what's up with that?
Yeah, so how I started doing skits, which was never
The plan.
my plan, but I was with a group called Ratchet People Meet with Archive Nation. It was me, DC Young Fly, Emmanuel Hudson, Moneybag, Nab Green, Marco Lavelle. It was a whole group of stars. We still stars today.
Still stars.
We still stars.
Yes.
And we was all in one little group, and we all used to always do skits and stuff like that. So they really got me into doing skits because I wasn't used to doing nothing like that, but hanging around them guys and learning how to do skits, that's how they all came about. But now the ones that you see now, the recent videos that you may see on my page now, is with me, Nell Green, and Marco Lavelle.
Yeah, those videos
that's
are truly
my crew
funny.
right there. Yeah,
they are
that
funny.
Nab Green crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the most ignorant. Besides K Dub, because he ignorant to a lot of them ignorant. I can't even just put them two out because there's so many of them. You be like, yo, you ignorant as fuck, yo.
But now so underrated right now. Like
was it Shift Leader videos?
Yeah, he got Shift Leader. He got Professor Flea.
Professor Flea
is hilarious. Like he's so underrated, but I guess in God's time.
In God's time,
he doing his thing. Yeah, him and Marco got the security skits now. But them boys, they genius.
Yeah.
They genius. I learned a lot from them. They made me strong.
Yeah.
Because they was on your ass.
I know.
Oh, they would roast you.
And make you feel bad. You be like, yo, did my breath really stink?
Yeah, but it'll make you feel. If your breath don't stink, they're going to make you feel like your breath stink. So it's a blessing being around, them. They just.
Right, your
being
big brothers.
Female, being my little big brother,
little brother.
Yeah. But yeah, being a female, man, they just made me strong. Like I'm ready for whoever. It don't matter where I go.
Yeah,
I'm ready. It ain't nothing. You can't roast me. You can't zone me. Like I already been with the best.
Right.
So I be ready for whatever with anybody on that stage too. Cause they'll tell you when shit
ain't funny.
Yeah,
like don't say that no more.
They'll be like, you went shit last night. And you don't want to be that ain't shit person.
Right,
that shit make you feel low and bad. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be on your A game with them.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm pretty sure you appreciate that because as an artist, like you want people to give you the real. You know, you don't want people playing with you because then it's about making your money. You know what I'm saying? And you want people to book you, you know, because you are funny. And you don't want people to be like just
falsely blowing you up.
Then
when you get on the big stage and then People looking, what the hell?
You ass.
Right.
Right. So you don't want that.
See, that's something I do. I got kids. I got older kids. So what I do is I practice in front of them. And they'll tell you, like, Mom, don't you say that shit.
Right.
Like, nah, bro, don't say that shit. No.
Right.
I like, that wasn't fun. I thought that shit was just so funny.
Right.
Like, they like, nah.
No, in your head, Mom.
Yeah, so my son, you see when my son with it, I had to come with it. And
Listen.
actually, that my son first time ever seen me on stage doing it in front of an audience. So he was saying himself, he was shocked. He like, Mom, I knew you were funny, but your ass was funny.
He was funny. Let me tell you, watching her son watch her, it was like, he was just like, oh shit, like my friends is watching me watch my mom, and I just was, it was cute. But it was just like looking at her tell these stories about her kids or about dudes that she messed with, and her son sitting there like, oh God, is my mama a hoe?
I think
they know they won't.
I think that's a great point you brought up, is when you can make your own kids laugh, your own spouse, your parents, you know, the people that are closest to you, make them laugh, because you right, they'll tell you real quick, you suck.
Right.
Like, that ain't funny at all.
Yeah,
right.
But if somebody else said it, they be laughing their ass off.
Right. So I don't even try
But they
my
just
stuff
hard
on
on
other
you.
people. I do my stand up first at home or with my mama, because she don't laugh at nothing. My mama, she one of them like, huh.
So if she laugh, it's funny.
If my mama laugh, that joke is stout.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I'm really blessed.
That's great. So I know you got a show tonight. Tell us about your shows that you do on a weekly basis.
Yes, I have my own room. It's on the east side.
I still don't know where that is, but go ahead. I'm learning.
You got to go.
I know, I'm learning.
She on my side.
You don't know about the east side. But yeah, that's the Decatur. But I'm on the east side at Joe's Bar and Grill. I host my room every other Wednesday. And I got a show tonight, this Wednesday, with the hilarious Marcus Combs gonna be there tonight. And I have every comedian in Atlanta that's up and coming that come to that room, because it's an open mic as well.
Yeah.
And it's free. Y'all can come. It's free to get in, free parking. And if ladies, I always treat my ladies good. If you come with 5 women or more, I always give them a bottle and a section.
Oh shoot, I ain't know that. That's nice.
Yeah, and it's free. That's 2531 Gresham Road.
Okay.
That's on Gresham Road. Used to be the old Sharon Showcase.
Oh, all right. Well, we gotta go over there.
Yeah.
That's my side of town.
Okay. Well, now you know where to go, huh?
It's funny. I've been holding it down. Female holding down for a whole year now.
Awesome.
It's not easy to hold.
Oh, girl, I know.
It's not easy, so I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too.
It's my baby.
Congratulations.
Yes. And the show starts from what to what? What time is it?
Girl, supposed to start at 9. Good, this show don't start about 10. 10:30ish, nigga time.
Right.
I was gonna say
my
that's
people time. Yeah, it's about 10:30 to 12.
Okay, so Shameka, you can make it after the show.
10:30 to 12.
Yeah. It's
So,
good. You still have time to go to work in the morning. You won't be restless or nothing like
You're
that.
gonna be real tired. You might be tired, but you ain't gonna be
tired.
tired.
You can still get up and go to work.
Right.
Yeah.
So, E-Duchess, I gotta let you know that, and I tell people, they come up here all the time, Shameka is trying to step on stage. And when I say trying, she ain't get there yet, but every week we talk about her getting on stage. She's taking a class.
Let me just say this real
quick.
quick.
Go ahead, say it real quick.
When I was rearing ready to go, she made me wait because she was going to Disney.
Oh, yeah, you still could have did it, but I wanted to see it, but you ain't had to really wait. You could have went.
Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if I had gone while she was out of town, I would never heard the end of that.
That is true.
But you did need to go out of town with the kitties, so that's fine. And Dolphin.
I
love them.
I love dolphins.
Yeah. Oh, place. Oh, whatever. Anyway, so Shameka is going to go on stage. Are you still going to go on stage tonight? Are you going on stage tonight? What you going to do?
You come to my room, go on stage.
Okay, so anyway, what I was getting to is, alluding to, is that she is going to be getting on stage soon.
This month, guys, this month.
From your perspective, what can you share, the gems that you have gone through, can you share anything with her from you being a female comedian, 5 years in the game, her being I ain't going to call you a comedian yet. You're going to be You a comedian at heart. You always hashtag.
Exactly.
And you are a aspiring comedian.
That's right.
And you going to do the damn thing when you get on stage. What can you tell her, you know, from your perspective about where you've been, how, and I don't even want to say how to maneuver, but when you're first starting, what can you tell her from female to female to what to do when she get on the stage?
Not even just female to female, just comedian to comedian.
There you go.
Just be confident, because it shows on stage. Right. Be confident in yourself, be yourself, and have fun. You just gotta jump. You just gotta go on out there. Either they're gonna either you gonna get booed or not get booed. Right. Wherever it's gonna happen, you'll never know. You know, right. it gotta happen in order for you to know what not to do next time you do it. Right. Just do it. My first time I went on stage, I didn't know what the hell I was saying. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I got a standing ovation. First time ever hitting the stage. First time ever. I went cause everybody used to tell me, girl, you missing out on your call, you missing on your call. I'm like, what the hell is this call? And I'm finna go answer this shit. And I went up there, called my cousin, like, bitch, I'm gonna be a comedian. She said, when? I said, bitch, that day.
Right.
I said, come get me. My cousin came and got me. I went on stage, girl. I was up there about a good 5 minutes, which I know now, that was even impressive to go on stage for 5 minutes, your first time, and got a standing ovation. So you just do it.
That's why I've been practicing for 5 minutes. She done told me 5 minutes.
She was
like, don't do shorter than 5 just in case.
Well, do 3.
Do 5. I think she
do 3.
Well, a hot 3 is great.
A hot 3 good. Just don't be scared. You will just never know if you don't do it. Like me, I'm so proud of myself, girl. I don't know what to damn do. I'm gonna drink tonight just again to celebrate my damn self, because I had my kids early. I was working a 9 to 5 by myself, single parent. All that shit that a woman, I was single parent, a mama went through, I went through it. My kids graduated from high school, they in the army, they in college, they doing big things and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I found my passion. Well, I found my calling. I did it. I got fired 2 times from the same job, that 9 to 5 that I had for like 9 years. Then but my comedy career, I can't complain. Like, this is really what God want me to do, and it's bigger than me. It's not about me. Right. This was not on my agenda. I got my real estate license.
Right.
That's what I was gonna do. You know, this was not my agenda. But when you do what God wants you to do, it's on a whole nother level. They fired me from the job, just like I ain't gonna go back to work for no goddamn body no more. This it. I've been in 2 movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm traveling. I met some of the biggest people like that I thought I'd never been.
Right.
And then I'm from College Park.
Right.
College Park. So just for me doing this, it don't inspire a lot of people. A lot of my people come up to me and be like, what the fuck? Bitch, you gonna twist the game.
Yeah.
Like, you a comedian? Like, you telling jokes on stuff? Like, bitch, I tell a joke.
Like, for
real.
I
ain't gotta be gangster. Like, I'm still gangster, but
I'm gonna make you laugh.
But I can make you laugh too. So, I mean, you just gotta believe in yourself. That's why I tell you, believe in yourself. You gonna get booed. You gonna bomb. It's part of the journey.
Right.
I'm so impressed and thankful for my journey. I mean, I talk to God every morning. Every morning, girl, I got this little gazebo by my house, like a little dog. It's a dog park, but I call it mine. It's my little spiritual sanctuary.
Girl, you so crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, little dog. I'm like, look, dog, you gotta go some, shit another time. This me and God time now. So, so I do that every morning, girl, and I just gotta praise Him and show Him that I'm just so grateful. Cause this is really what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't see me doing nothing else now. Not now.
Right.
I have women come up to me, telling me their whole life story. I got people DM me. And stuff like that keep me going, because I want to quit now. Just imagine, I got all these bills and I'm getting paid with this $50 here, $100 here comedy money. But some kind of way this shit adds up. Then I'm glad I had kids early. I was fucking early. So now my kid can help me pay my bills and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I brought y'all here. Y'all got to help me now.
So it all came together. So we don't never know what God see. You just got to go on. Life ain't going to be no picket fence and shit. You just got to go on through it. And I'm saying this shit now still motivate myself again.
You preaching to yourself. You preaching to yourself. Sometimes you preach to yourself. That's right.
You just got to keep, because this shit this shit been hard. It's been hard. Just straight up comedy money.
Girl, I know.
This funny money is real funny money.
Sometimes it's just chicken and fries. Like, you know, I can't do chicken and fries no more, yo.
Shit. I'm still chicken and fries. Shit.
We don't want no chicken and fries. We want money.
Want it, but shit, hey, this is what I gotta do to get full and get by the day, Lord.
I know that's
I'm okay,
right.
but I'm blessed, man.
Yeah.
So I know that was a lot of advice I gave you, but yeah.
No, I mean,
believe in yourself and just do it.
Great advice.
Leap. What Steve Harvey say? Leap.
Yeah, I think the thing that resonates with every time that I ask somebody that they say just have fun. If you notice, they always say just have fun, and that's what you should do when you get on stage. But Erica, you are one of the most I don't know if raw is the right word to say, even though you are a raw talent, but I just appreciate you being so honest. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we was in the car and we had good conversation, and I just, appreciate you being an honest person, because a lot of people hold back. And just right now, you just gave it to everybody. You was like, I don't care. This is what it is. I was fucking early. Like, that's what I got a kid. They helped me pay my shit. But that's the truth. And even in your real conversation, you can still find the humor in some of your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that, I think that's a great place to be. It's a good thing to have or whatever.
That just come with that relationship with God. Girl. It do, because it helped me, because I'm like, how can you laugh through all that? I laugh at it now. Yeah. I mean, I can now. Right. And that stage is my palace, my therapy palace.
But the dog park ain't yours, boo.
Yeah. I know it belongs to my subdivision, but I be like, hold up. Like, the dog can see me too. Like, I be like, the owner be looking at me, and I'm like, bitch.
This my part.
I need shit another hour, so I need this moment.
It's so crazy. What else I wanted to ask you? You had said something to me in the car about, we were talking about starting comedy later on in life and why you didn't start it, or you wish you would have started. And what you said was, if you had started a little bit earlier, if you had started earlier, then you probably wouldn't have had stuff to talk about.
Right.
And that hit home for me too, because I felt like I started late. You know what I'm saying? So when you said it, I don't know if you remember, I was like, damn, like you just spoke to me just now, because I feel like I started stuff late, and I think people always feel like it's just not you or me. People always feel like they starting stuff too late,
it's the world we living in.
I feel like that with pressure. Movies. I feel like that with the radio show. I feel like that right now with comedy, and I'm like, no, it's not too late. I'm still alive.
Let me tell you what helped me. It's the world we living in. First of all, they got our mind all cluttered to how things supposed to be.
Right, that's true.
You own an Instagram magazine, they show you this woman supposed to look like this, that body. We so caught up in that, right? Right. And so one time, on my dog park, I'm walking, I'm just talking to God. I'm just like, man, I don't started at this age and stuff, boop. And he just said it to me so clear. And it came to me like, damn, why I ain't thinking that on my own? Right. He said it to me so clear. He said, okay, you read my Bible, right? I said, yeah, I read the Bible. He said, you know my 10 Commandments, don't you? I said, yeah, I know your 10 Commandments. He said, okay, you done read my Bible. You know all them stories in the Bible. He said, where I say in my Bible? He said, where in my word do I say? At 20, you supposed to have this. At 30, you supposed to have that. At 40, you supposed to. He said, that it ain't nowhere. Right. So you just got to live your life. Everybody's path is different. He didn't design it for us to be like, in your 20s, you doing this, in your 30s. That's just the world made us think like that. But like I tell people all the time, the Bible for me stands for basic instructions before leaving earth. And he just give you the instructions on how to go by your everyday living. That's it. That's all. And he give you other folk testimony on how they got through. You know, and that's that. But it's nothing in there that said in your 20 you supposed to be doing this. In your 30, it's just the world we living in. So I take all that stuff out of my head. Because I know he ain't got me this far for nothing. I'm like, hold on, now you know my job gone, you know. Right. I know he ain't got me this far to let me go. Right. And I said, if I was doing some comedy in 20s and my teens or what the hell I'm gonna talk about?
Right. So now you got more to talk
You know what I'm
about.
saying? Now I got like 4-5 niggas down foot under my belt. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, you crazy.
That I can talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't,
Life experience.
I don't got put out. I don't did this. I can talk about all this shit now in a comically kind of way.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
So
it.
wait, we gonna wrap it up real quick, but we going. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. But y'all, it's been a pleasure talking to Erica. But we ain't going nowhere. We just got to take a break real quick. But we gonna come right back and we gonna continue this conversation with E Duchess. Stay tuned for the Hey Shameka Show with comedian Alicia Coley.
Hey y'all, this is Crazy Sexy Cool Shameka Love.
And this is your girl comedian Alicia Coley.
And stay tuned in for the rest of the Hey Shameka Show here on the IBNX Radio Network, where we bring you lots of love
And lots of funny.
Yeah.
Cool. Hold on. I didn't know you were dancing or what. My bad. You ready for me now? What's up, everybody? This your girl, comedian Erica Duchess, and you are listening to Hey Shameka with my girl, comedian Alicia Coley on IBNX Radio.
Tired of doing the same old thing every Wednesday night? Well, don't. Join IBNX radio host Jason Carey every Wednesday night from 8:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. for Wild Wednesday, your midweek turn-up Wild Wednesday, featuring $5 Long Islands, $3 Jello shots, $2.50 PBR, and food specials. Wild Wednesday, with free arcade games, half-price bowling, and half-price kart racing. Wild Wednesday, featuring award-winning host and entertainer Jason Carey, Mr. Morning Coffee Swig himself, providing the soundtrack and the entertainment all night long, playing your favorite hits of today and yesterday. Wild Wednesday with Jason Carey every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Free entry for guests over 21 and $10 cover for anyone 20 and below. Wild Wednesday goes down at Andretti Marietta, located at 1255 Roswell Road, Marietta, Georgia. That's 1255 Marietta, Georgia, every Wednesday night. Pull up!
And we are back with the Hey Shameka Show with comedian
Alicia Coley. Hey, are we back with E Duchess? So I'm calling you E Duchess, and I call you Erica Duchess, and I know at one point, were you going by E Duchess at one point?
I was going by E Da Duchess, and it was spelled EDADUCHESS, but I cut it out E Da because everybody kept saying Eda.
Gotcha.
Eda.
That's right.
I'm like, hold up, my name not no damn Eda, and that shit it irked the hell out of me. So
you
but
cut
once
it out.
folks started finding out that my name was Erica, they just started calling me Erica. Anyway.
Right.
So I didn't want to leave the Duchess because that name meant something to me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know Duchess was like Duchess and shit. Like
Right.
that. I ain't never knew nothing about that kind of shit. But I was in the dictionary want to know a word that represents some kind of royal woman, and it was Duchess. And then I did some more little googling. Erica mean warrior too.
Look at you.
So
There you
I'm
go.
just warrior, guys.
You is a royal warrior, girl.
Yes.
That's
So,
awesome. I noticed because I was like, wait a minute, should I be calling her E Duchess or did she get away from that? Because you know when you get away from something, you about to make some money. I won't be calling you the right thing.
It's all
I don't want to be
good.
calling you E Duchess. No, be like that. Who you talking about? I'm like, oh, she knows she E Duchess.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about Erica Duchess?
Or
Okay.
Erica E. I just don't do that eater shit no more.
Right.
And one girl, and she still call me some damn eater. I be like, oh, I'm gonna let her have it.
Don't let her have it.
Yeah.
Don't let her have it.
I don't told the bitch 2-3 times that ain't my name. It's all good.
I done told bitch. So Comedy After Dark is going down on Saturday.
Yes, I will be there.
And it's going to be a good show. We got some great people on the show. We got Joel Byers, we have yourself, and we had Trey Williamson. Have you ever worked with any of them before?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah, not did like no real show, but I don't did like they be in the trenches. They be at
Right.
Cats or whatever come to them. I've been around all of them. Both of
Okay.
them.
Okay, just trying to find out the dynamics here. But
I
yeah.
get along with everybody.
Huh?
Everybody in this company gang I get along with.
Oh no! I know you do.
I
ain't trying to start no shit. No.
You know, some people got beef and shit. I don't got none of that.
Right.
Shit. That's another reason why he wanted me to be mature in this game. Cause you know that old Erica, motherfucker steal your joke. I be like, hold on, nigga.
Yeah.
Hold up. That shit just like you just stole one of my plays in the trap. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. She's so crazy.
But you know. That's why God was like, I'm gonna wait till you calm down a little bit, have them kids.
Keep you out of trouble.
You know,
right.
So now I can have like, hey bro, you know that's my joke.
Mm-hmm.
And you just go from there.
Kids do save your life. I'm telling you, like, not necessarily your life, but kids will save the other person's life. Like when you have kids, they will save a nigga life, because it's plenty of time when you want to punch somebody in their face, argue with somebody, go slash somebody's tires, quit your job or something. You be like, you know what? I got kids. My kids just saved your life. I'm gonna just walk away, bitch. I'm gonna walk away.
My kids so gangster though, girl. My kids be down for all the shit with me. They want all the smoke. I mean, one time they were little, when they were all like 8, 7, 5, and some. The girl tried to get in front of me. We were parking one time. I was like, that's my spot. She like, bitch, I said, no, you beat my son. We're like, no, bitch, that's my mama's spot. I like, yeah, man, tell that hoe again. I don't know how my kids turned out to be. Well, I do know it was only God that made them turn out to be so good.
Yeah.
Some good boys, men.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because mama out the chain. I was like, nah, tell that bitch, man.
Yeah, her son is so handsome. The one that I met down at Augusta, he came to her show, and
Jimmy,
handsome little guy, was so proud of his mom. Like, I'm like, it's something about boys and their mothers. Like, their relationship is just so genuine. And not saying that it's not with girls, but it's just a different kind of, I don't know what it is. Like, you know, true.
It's true. It is. I mean, my boys, they tell me everything. And my baby boy, not my oldest son. He been out to went through some shit with a bitch, then he'll call and tell me like, what?
Right.
You know, but my son, my baby boy, he gonna give me the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Right.
So, but my little, you know, I got a little girl too.
Yeah.
She different.
Girl, I know. I got a 10-year-old girl too. She different.
My little girl is different. She don't be telling me shit. I'm lame. I'm old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, girl, you got the flyest mama. Like, girl, you don't see your mama.
Now you corny, mom.
I'm corny.
Yep. Me
like,
too.
You know what I'm saying?
How old is she?
You can't dance.
11.
Oh, it'll change when she get older.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Right now, she be making me feel lame. I be trying to twerk. And she told me, she like, you don't even know how to do. I said, girl, if you don't see this right cheek jump the way it jump, baby, this thing off the chain. That one little cheek.
Tell her she better not know how to do it either.
Girl, you know they know how to do it.
Not at 11.
At 11, these kids, girl,
they know how to do everything.
When we was 11, we were like, in Atlanta, we were like,
That's the same way in DC and Philly.
Well, but it ain't like that no more. These girls
twerking, they twerk every dance they come out, they doing it, and you be like, you know what? If you don't sit your little,
ain't no more. You remember the waves?
Right, ain't no more of that pop locking and all that.
Prayer. That ain't none of that.
You showing your age, girl. You showing your age. Talking with the press.
Salt and pepper.
Social media age.
Girl, please. They don't do none of that. My baby, she know all them dances. But she a good girl. I'm so proud of her. She's such a good girl. But she love to hear them bad stories about her mama, though.
Uh-oh.
She go to my mama. And she ask my mama all this stuff. Then she'll come back like, Mama, I ain't know you did this. And today, matter of fact, just today, before I got here, I was cooking something. We were just talking. She was telling me some shit went on in school. And I ended up telling her, I said, girl, your mama, I used to be the same way. I was so bad. I was real bad in school.
Right.
And I was telling her about how one of my teachers, the white lady, she met me at Portland. She couldn't stand me, girl. Because one time she left a pocketbook on her desk.
Oh, shit.
Girl, and I went in the pocketbook and she had like the master pad. So, you know, back in the day, had an old man.
The long ones. The long, thick joints.
The little horse pads.
Girl, she had 3 on, girl. I stuck all of them on the board. So, when she came in, she didn't even ask who did. She just like, Erica, get out now. I like, man, when he me,
she was like, I know it was you. Girl, this got your name written all over it.
My little girl laughed so hard. She loved that. So, I said, your ass better not do it.
Yeah, I don't want my mom telling my daughter the stuff that I did, even though, like, they find joy. Moms find joy in telling your kids the dumb shit you did. So either they can do the dumb shit and have you all crazy, or they can sneak and do some dumb shit and you'll never know about it until later. Like, it's like, come on, don't be telling her all the stuff that I did. It's none of her business.
my kids.
So you gonna be beating me for that? Yeah, I'm gonna beat you for that.
Yeah, that's how I put out. I said, you do it. Like my mom used to tell me, you do as I say.
Not as I do.
Right.
Yup.
I tell her the same shit. I said, I beat your ass though.
Right.
I don't want no teacher calling me, telling me shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. I told my son who just went to college, I said, look, I don't want no professor calling me. No little girl saying she pregnant, because I ain't no grandmama type woman.
Right. I ain't watching your kids.
I ain't watching nobody damn.
I don't even watch mine.
I don't even watch my little girl.
Right.
Shit. I don't even watch her ass. But I'm blessed, man. They turn out to be so good without their dads and shit. And sometimes folks be like so depressed about their kids. You know what I'm saying? But my kid, we don't be stunning that nigga.
Right.
They still respect him just for who he is.
Of course.
When they see him, they dap him up.
They dap him up.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
all
partner?
that shit, but we don't be stunning them niggas, because I look back, I be like, what would he have taught my boys?
Yeah.
He wouldn't taught them shit. That nigga still doing the same thing he was doing 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing.
And yeah, it is a blessing when you can overcome your circumstance because you had somebody that wasn't the best or whatever, and you still moved on with it. And it teaches your kids, like, you know, it's going to be some things that don't go right in your life, but you're going to have to learn how to ride with those punches or roll with the punches or whatever. So, you know, unfortunately, it's apparent, but, you know, it is what it is. People are still human, and that's what I try to tell my kids, too. Like, I don't care if it's your family member or whatever. People are crazy because if you look on the news, I try to paint a picture for, especially for my 10-year-old. You look on the news, if it's people that's crazy on the news, they are related to somebody. So don't think because it's your family member that they can't be fucked up. You know, it's a lot of people that's messed up in the world, and they are related to somebody. And that's the only way I could kind of get my 10-year-old to really realize that you can't trust everybody. And if she asked me to go to somebody's house, you can't go to their house because I don't know who. I don't know them all like that. But not only do I not know them like that, I don't know who they going to bring in their house. You know, so.
I ain't let my boy go nowhere either.
Yeah, girl.
I wasn't allowed to go with people.
I ain't, like with his situation, I knew women that be messing with them little boys. You ain't finna touch my baby diggling. You can now though.
Right, you can. You are so damn crazy. Girl,
what you say the boy named Jimmy?
Jimmy. My oldest son named
Jimmy. Is you listening? What's the other Jimmy and who else?
Jimmy, Jaquavius, and Skylar.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about Skylar. Just
y'all on here listening to y'all mama.
Girl, they know me. That one thing about my kid, can't nobody tell my kid nothing about their mama. They already don't know.
Right.
Because I be keeping it 100. You know how
you have to.
Our parents didn't tell us everything. And we couldn't ask everything.
We couldn't ask everything.
In my household, we couldn't do that. Me, I ain't with that shit. Tell me everything. I'm going to tell you everything. Like folks be saying, you shouldn't tell your kid that the dad ain't shit. Nah, your daddy ain't shit. Ain't never been shit. He tricked me when we was in school. All that. I tell my kids the truth about everything, so they won't be out here blindsided. Yeah. You know, they know.
You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them. And
my mom's side of the family is very open.
My daddy, they private and bougie people. My side of my daddy, they bougie.
Right.
Not me. My house, we know everything.
They were like, oh shit, Erica coming.
Gonna keep it real. You stop lying, bitch. You know you fuck such and such.
Right. So crazy. She's so crazy. Yeah. So I believe that, like, you do have to teach your kids, you know, how to, again, maneuver, and you can't be hiding stuff from the kids. Like, tell them. I appreciate us being that new age generation, because I'm pretty sure, even though since you a school nurse and you deal with kids every day, you can't necessarily tell them too much, but you can give them you go to the edge a little bit and tell them, like, listen, this is why your booty itching. You know what I'm saying? Because you dirty. You didn't wash up.
Funny that y'all work at elementary school. So I had one come in the office last week. He took his medicine, and he goes, "Can I ask you a question?" And I'm like, "Sure." He goes, "What's titty milk?"
What?
Yeah, his ass.
Fourth grade, so you know how in your mind I'm like, the fuck you just say?
Right.
But that don't come out your mouth though. So I was like, oh, where you hear that at? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got a older. It's like his brother, not his blood brother, but he's in middle school.
He knew.
So I'm sure it's either something he said or something they was watching.
Right.
So I was like, well, that's a bad word. You know, that's like
Right.
a cuss word.
Look, you got to dress it up.
You know,
That's
you
a
don't-
bad word.
You know, you don't need to say that. Please don't say that to any of the other students, any of your classmates.
You already did.
I was like, I'm so serious. I said, if I find out you told somebody, I'm calling your parent.
That would
I
bother me.
said, but I explained to him what it was. I said, you know, it's like when a mom has a baby.
You did
and they're
explain
feeding
it?
I sure did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
I'm sure.
explained? Oh,
I
alright.
did. I mean, I'd rather you ask me and me explain it to you ask another student.
Right.
Class.
Cause they talking about it. That's why he asked.
What
you.
Yeah, they
is.
talking
But they
about
already
it.
don't talk about it.
Yeah.
You, with little kids like me, when I think they at a certain age, you can be real. Sometimes you don't want to deprive them
Right.
of their innocence
Right.
or something. But I mean, I fuck mine all the way up. So I'm just saying, like with
Girl.
other people kids, I try not to deprive them of their innocence or
Mhm.
whatnot, cause they know Auntie Erica cuss and Auntie Erica got a potty mouth and shit, but. That's just me.
Right.
But my sister, she be like, you know how them folk that got one child and shit be like, oh, don't say that's one of my babies.
They tiptoe around everything.
Bitch.
Right.
I would say this. I have nieces and nephews, and yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta
well, you
tiptoe
don't
my
bring-
mouth
Don't bring
around them.
me.
But I already know that
Yeah.
going into it. So what I found is
Yeah.
funny because my sister and brother sometimes see me. You know, I'd be saying something that I just look at them and I do that quick pause. They know I'm
About to
switching
go
some-
with left.
Yeah, I'm switching something in my mind. Like, oh, all right, let's not talk about that no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard raising kids in a way. I mean, unless Erica is your auntie
Okay.
or your mama.
Auntie Erica gonna keep you so 100, baby.
But you made a good point. You don't want to deprive them of their innocence because they are young, but you don't want them to be stupid either to the stuff that goes on in this world, and you want to make them knowledgeable, and you want them to get it from home rather than them get it from out in the street or their friends who don't know better than you can tell them.
Right. And then I don't know why this on my spirit, but my spirit told me to say this. And another thing, parents, families, what we don't do, we don't have family conversations, open conversation with your kids, with your family. That's another thing that I'm thankful that I did with my kids. We used to have family meetings.
Okay.
Family meetings, and we just talk about everything.
I think that's good. I might have to implement that in my household.
Yeah, do it, girl.
Yeah.
You'll see how much your kids know. You know, they know more than what you think they know. I talk to my kids about polices, and I don't have them conversations, especially with my youngest son, because he got such a bad attitude.
Right.
He got an attitude problem. Because one time he got it.
Wonder where he got that from. Go
I
ahead.
know. Girl, he was playing football in my neighborhood, and the lady called the cops on them, and my son all down there talking, I got rights, call my mama. I like, shut your ass up.
Right.
Cause these motherfuckers scared of us. They already intimidated by you. I don't need nobody for. I'm going to jail, and it's gonna be my time on the street. I'm gonna kill about mine.
Right.
I don't give a fuck who it is.
Right.
Your daddy, your auntie, your teacher. So I need for you to be on your best behavior.
Be on your best behavior before you had me locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't want that because then who gonna feed you?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But y'all, so real quick, Erica Duchess, let people know how they could get in touch with you because we got to wrap this up, and I know you got to get to your show, and let them know where you going to be, how to get in touch with you, how to keep in touch with you, and all of that kind of stuff. What's your social media, all of that?
Yes, okay. Again, this is your girl, comedian Erica Duchess. You can follow me on Instagram at ERICADUCHESS, Erica Duchess. No T, Duchess, the real Duchess, female Duchess. And you can follow me on Facebook. It's Erica S. Duchess on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. My Twitter's so damn tweety. It's not. It's so my account.
Don't nobody
so,
be on there.
Huh?
Don't nobody really be on Twitter like
They
that.
don't, but my I got like 100 followers on Twitter. So if you on Twitter, follow Erica Duchess. I think it's Duchess Erica on
Twitter.
on Twitter. Yeah.
And then you gonna be at tell us the bar again tonight.
Tonight I'm gonna be again at my room. It's Joe's Bar and Grill, 2531 Gresham Road. It starts about 10 o'clock. It's free admission, free parking. Ladies, if your birthday, you want to celebrate, you don't got nothing to do, come on out with your girl. I got you a free bottle and a free
Table.
session.
Yeah.
Yep, and it's gonna be the funniest comedians in Atlanta. The funniest comedians in Atlanta, and headliner tonight is the hilarious Marcus Combs.
And then she gonna be at Comedy After Dark on Saturday in Decula with me.
With Alicia Cole.
Yes.
Alicia Alili Cole. I will be there with her this Saturday with Joe Boyle and
Trey Williams.
Trey Williams crazy.
Yeah, he crazy.
Eddie's barbecue.
At Eddie's. And that show started at 10 o'clock on Saturday. So y'all got time to go run your errands, come back home, take a nap, get up, shower, and then come back outside. So don't be acting like y'all too tired to come out on a Saturday night. And if y'all want to go to church, y'all can catch the late service. So we planned that out for you, like, spectacularly. E-Duchess, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate you.
I was just talking about my damn son. His ass calling me now, talking he need me.
Oh, he do need you.
Boy, everybody now, what's wrong?
Look at that. Just right on the radio. So we'll be right back with the Hey Shameka Show with comedian Alicia Cole.
My bad, girl. You don't scare the shit out of me, girl.
Yeah. They ain't gonna like it. They ain't gonna like it. I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. Think I'm getting too much money. Everybody mad. Same old nigga from the block. Same old nigga with the pot. The same old nigga from the trap. Everybody hated on him, then he bounced right back. I done spent a whole lot of time overseas. Doubling my money cause you know I want cheese. I've been in my hometown playing with the keys when they fell off the boat. Yeah, I'm talking about release. I know it's a whole lot of niggas that was hating. I know it's a whole lot of bitches that was taken. So I shut the niggas up, bitches feeling us. Always knew that I was sick, so I had to stay patient. Taking over summer, nigga, tell me what's the bid. Heard you still cuffing, nigga, tell me what it is. You ain't paying no bills, buying no bags, buying no heels. Goddamn, let a bitch live. All I see is 20s, 50s, 100s. If it ain't quarter mil, fuck the whip. I don't want it, but to make these niggas sick to the stomach. I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. Think I'm getting too much money. Everybody mad. Same old nigga from the block. Same old nigga with the pot. The same old nigga from the trap. Everybody hated on him, then he bounced right back. She was acting stingy, now she wanna give it up. Fast life OT, I'ma live it up. Now my ex-girl tryna make me jealous cause she got a new nigga. She don't know that I don't give a fuck. I got me a deal, but I'm still in the street. Heard a couple niggas talking like they got beat. They forgot sesame, teriyaki sauce with the rice on the side. Sweaty pussy nigga sweet. I got all this money on my motherfucking mind. Diamonds in my dial, I can't even see the time. All my niggas pull up, please don't let me bang the line. And they super extra when them niggas off a line. All I know is Bloods, Crips, Power Rules. I'm a west side nigga, don't get it fucked up. Niggas sick cause they thought I locked up. I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. I think I'm getting too much money. Everybody mad. Same old nigga from the block. Same old nigga with the pot. The same old nigga from the trap. Everybody hated on him, then he bounced right back. I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. I think I'm getting too much money. Everybody mad. Same old nigga from the block. Same old nigga with the pot. The same old nigga from the trap. Everybody hated on him, then he bounced right back.
What's going on? It's your boy Chosen D. You're listening to Hey Shameka with comedian Alicia Cole on IBNX Radio.
So, this is what we're going to talk about today at Frankly Friends. Can y'all hear me, everybody in the building? All right. So, I wanted to get back to the conversation that we were having about apartment patty real quick, because we touched on it earlier in the conversation, and it's just so funny. Me going on social media, she's saying that how dare you call me a racist, is what she's saying. I am married to a black man.
What that mean? And
people always want to play the I'm not racist, I got black
the point
friends.
that you had to say that, you're racist.
Right.
Why did you have to point that out?
Right. People always want to play that game. I just wanted to come back and say that, like, girl, get a grip. You're not getting your job back. Sorry. And you and your husband can figure it out.
You should have known better.
You should have known better. You should have known better.
What if somebody did that to your husband?
Okay. And where are your friends? Since we're in the Frankly Friends segment, do you have any black friends? Do you?
No, I like when people tell how many black friends they have. They can tell you the number.
Right.
And the names. It's usually 5 or less.
It's normally 5 or less. But because we are in a relationship segment, we tell y'all every week that this could kind of go either way. It can go from relationships to husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, sisters, siblings, friendships or whatever. So today I just wanted to touch on, being a good mate. How do you make sure that you are a good mate, regardless if it's a marriage relationship or a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship? I just wanted to talk about some stuff real quick, because it seems like these days men, and I shouldn't say these days because y'all have been doing this for a long time, but a lot of men are saying there is no reason to get married any longer because there's no benefit to the man and they shouldn't get married. And because we have I Am Chosen in the building and he is a man, I just want to get his take on what he feels like as far as marriage. Do you think that marriage is a good thing, bad thing? Are you ever going to do it? What do you think? What's your thoughts around it?
Marriage is a beautiful thing.
Okay.
I still believe in marriage, and I still commend those that fight for marriage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think that when men talk like that, it's just because they don't want to commit,
or they've been scorned,
or that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
I hear a lot of women speaking like that.
Really?
Yes. In the last few years, I would say maybe in the last 5 years, especially, I've heard a lot more women speaking about marriage as if like, I don't need that. That's a bad thing. I said it's fine if that's not for you, but there's no reason to talk down upon it. That's just like people that don't have kids. A lot of times speaking like it's bad to have kids. That people say to me like, congratulate me, don't have no kids. I'm like, no, don't congratulate me. I want kids.
Right.
I want to be married. I want kids. I just haven't made it there yet. Like, don't congratulate me on that. And if that's what I want, choose to, then okay, that's fine.
Right.
But no.
Do you feel like the women that you hear speaking about the marriage part of it, saying that I don't really need to be married or whatever, is it because they're more independent, or are they sick of men and their shenanigans? What do you feel like they
It's mostly been a combination of both. I know they've been more career-wise oriented. A lot of them that have said this have been in school, like college, like 8+ years, and the degrees they got them, whether if law school was being a doctor, and in that process. And I know it's stressful going to school. In that process, they've had issues in their relationships during that time. So I think it's more of a situation where it's just they've seen it so many times, stuff happen bad in the relationship, but they're not really attributing it to what else was going on in their life at that time that may have caused issues in the relationship.
Right.
Like, you may be a great relationship person, a great spouse for someone, but because you had issues with other people, while you were going to school, where you're beyond stressed out, now you think, I don't want to be married because it's going to be a problem.
Right.
No, get into a relationships, long-term relationship now, and I would say to at least give it some time.
Right.
Date
before you jump back in,
Yeah, date for a while, but, I would definitely say give it a shot before you totally count it out, condemn it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like, I shouldn't say I feel like I've seen where male artists, have a plethora of females flocking because artistry is like I want to say artistry, but artistry is like a form of power, and people gravitate to that. So how do you ward off those women or look, your brother looked up right now. He's like, yeah, how do you? I'm about to find out how he does this. But what do you find yourself? Where do you find yourself, or what do you do to kind of weed through some of the females that might be like, oh, I'm a kid chosen?
I mean, it's hard, you know. You just have to. I just try to stay focused. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And understand.
Focused on the booty or focused on your work?
Focus on my career. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they just see what you're gonna be, and they just try to jump on the wave now. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of it's not genuine. You know what I mean? So I'm just focused. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how about your team? Because I see your brother's here with you. So is he the one that really be like, yeah, well, you don't want my brother? I'm here.
Nah, we be focused, man. We chilling, you know. He don't be like that, you know. But
he chuckled hard though. He did chuckle.
Did.
Now,
we chilling.
Now you the older brother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many years is it between y'all?
I'm 31. He is. How old are you? 25. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
A few years.
Yeah.
Okay, not too bad.
Oh, baby. Yeah, so he in that stage where he girls.
Yeah.
He's in. Yeah, you're a little bit past that now. But
I mean, somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you know what it's hitting for.
Exactly.
Whereas though he might still get caught up.
Yeah.
It's easy for 25 to get caught up, and you be like, yo, it's crazy out here in these streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, with these females, and then how do you being from you be from Jackson, and now you're in Atlanta. What I hear, of course, everybody hears is how it's 10 women to one dude and all of that stuff. How have you been maneuvering through that? Like, do you find it easy, hard? How do you? Because a lot of men I've seen or I'll hear them say, oh, I can't find no real woman down here, or these women are fake down here, or how do you feel about that?
I just think that we're in a different time. I think the roles have reversed. Like the women are acting like men now. So.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know if it's our generation or they just fed up with dealing with BS from men or whatever. They just have an I don't care attitude now, or what the situation is, but. They play more than men now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think a lot of it is they've gotten used to not being committed in a way because there is 10 women to a man. So they've gotten used to having to share their time. And if you get to a point that you open up your feelings to someone, then you figure out that they're dating, 2 or 3 other people, or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Hanging with
I also
doing stuff
think
with 2 or 3 other people.
With this generation, sex and stuff is given so freely.
Yes.
There's no type of respect, or they don't honor themselves. They don't have any value, any morals nowadays.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
they don't get to know each
anything.
other.
Yeah, they just do anything. You know what I mean? So they don't have to commit to each other. Just out here doing whatever. You know what I mean? So
I'm glad I'm over this generation. Like, oh
yeah,
gosh, that's terrible. Because I just never felt. I always felt, well, us being raised, and maybe your mom said it to you too, and even being in the church or whatever, you hear your body's a sanctuary, and you should be careful what you put in your body, even words that you hear or things that you listen to. Be careful what you're taking in or whatever. But if women are just taking in that dick, it's crazy. Like you just any you're not even
everything. Don't even care.
You don't even consider the source or I just don't get that. I don't get how it's one thing to say I'm independent, I don't need a man, but it's another thing to say I'm independent, I don't need a man, but I need sex, or I'm going to have sex with this dude. Like, what is that thinking?
I don't
what is
need
that?
A man, but I want to fuck 20 of them.
Right, but 20 of them, yes, and not even care. And when you say the roles have reversed, like I've heard dudes say, yeah, I be fucking bitches, but when I get up, I be feeling a little guilty because I probably shouldn't have did that, but I might go back for seconds. Like, what is wrong with y'all psyche? Like, why do y'all do that? Like, I know it's, again, your brother's cracking up because he's found himself there before.
Like,
Yeah, he definitely relate.
But it's like, how do y'all do that? Like, what is it? I don't know what it is. Like, not that I want to be a man, because I really think we have power in a vagina, and we can pretty much go where we want to go and get what we want to get. So I would never want to be a dude. But anywho, that's another story, another topic for another day. But what is it that, you guys will find yourselves in these positions, and with a female, and y'all go, and when y'all get up and y'all done, it's like, oh, damn, I shouldn't even fuck this. Like, what is that? Why even do it if you know you're gonna feel that way?
I mean, because I feel that a lot of times we do things, one, because we know we can, and because the female allows us to.
There we go.
Okay, well, that's simple enough.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna allow us to do it,
you're gonna let me do it again, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
well,
I mean,
Oh, check
and
that off.
And if you say I'm not gonna do it again, they just go to the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true.
Most, not everybody.
Yeah.
Most.
Because that goes to that saying, which one won't do, the next one will. So you're right. Okay, well, sure. So you're not dating exclusively. That is, you said you.
Nah, I am.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good. And how long?
I don't know.
A few months.
Nah, it's been a few years, like on and off. Though.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
understandable.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And Ro, we gonna bring you into this conversation. You dating somebody right now, Mr. 25? That's what I'm talking about. He like, nah. He said, I'm in Atlanta. It's 10-1. I'm getting all 10 of them men.
What I will say is I need some people to get their mind right, though, because the dating scene.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not even exclusive to the younger guys anymore. I'm hearing so many women nowadays that are in their 30s and 40s and even 50s talk about how hard the dating scene is now. Like, even Miss Jen, she's a comedian, and my hairstylist not too long ago. So what the story was, yesterday, Jen put up a video about a dude saying, you can come to my house, I'm gonna cook for you. And I was like, that's a no-no. That's your first date. That's a no-no. And she was like, yeah, it's our first date. I don't know if he a mass murderer. You got to spend some money on me. Where as though my hairstylist a few months ago, she was saying the same thing. Like, this dude talking about he want to cook for me on the first date.
Nope.
I'm not going to his house. Why do men even part their lips to say, I'm going to cook for you on the first date? Like, we want to hear that. We don't want to hear that.
Somebody has allowed them to do it. More than
Somebody
one person.
has allowed them
More
to
than one
do that.
person, too.
I'm so glad I ain't on the
Because they keep
dating.
doing it.
I can't. The expectation of some dudes or the mindset of some dudes is just like ridiculous.
Ladies that are listening, just to let you know, that's one-stop shopping. That's all I'm saying.
Explain it.
If you go into somebody's house, the guy's cooking you dinner,
Uh-huh.
you come to his house, he doesn't need to. If you're out in a restaurant
Mm-hmm.
and he may want to have sex with you, he has to find a reason to get you back to his house or get you back to your place.
Okay.
If you already at
Right.
the house,
He already got you.
it just
there.
makes it a little bit easier. Not saying it's gonna happen, but it just makes it a little bit.
Yeah, and y'all can't hashtag me too on that BS because y'all shouldn't have been there. So get out of here with that me too stuff. Seriously. For real. Like, don't do that. Don't set yourself up for a me too and try to use it.
And I think a lot of it is communication too. You just need to let the person know up front what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say that there's no right or wrong if that's what you want to do.
Right.
If you want to be in a committed relationship, fine. If you want
To play
be
the field.
open, open relationship, date a few people, that's
That's
fine,
fine.
too. But tell the other person.
Tell the other
so
person.
they know what's happening, because you could easily be with somebody that they want the same thing as you,
Mhm.
and y'all both just as happy dating a plethora of people.
Right.
Everybody happy.
Yeah, 25.
no
Tell the
problem.
girl that you want to date all these.
No problem. But if you're with somebody that wants to be committed,
Right.
but you're doing all this other stuff, it's going to be a problem.
That's not fair to
Because
that person.
You don't want the same thing. So at least be honest and open about it in the beginning,
Mhm.
and let that person make a decision.
Right. I agree. But see, a lot of dudes won't do that because they feel like if they do tell that up front, then they not going to get the draws if they tell it.
Hey,
So if
chance
they
you
be like,
gotta
listen, I'm gonna be screwing you and her, and she gonna be sitting there like, so what you need me for if you gonna be screwing? So he think he gonna talk himself out of getting the draws. Is that correct? Right.
Right. But the funny part of that is if they really want to, they're going to do it.
Mhm.
That's just like a guy telling you they're married. If you really want to fuck, they will still do it. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
But the point is telling the truth.
Right.
And a lot of times you ain't even got to tell it. They look at your hand, they see the ring.
Right. Child, please. This ring, it means something to me and him. But the outsiders, they still try. Girl, if you wasn't married, it's like, stop. I'm not going to bite. I'm not going to bite that. I am loyal to my marriage. Like, this is what I signed up to do. So I'm not going to do that with you. But like, people will always try that, like, yeah, you happy in your marriage. Like, if I wasn't happy, I'm not going to tell you that I'm mad in it. Like,
first thing I hate, well, let's be frank, can you have friends? No,
I cannot.
Stop. You don't want to be my friend.
No.
What they used to call it back in our time, cut buddies.
Girl, I don't know about that time. You want your own, trying to make me old? Talking about some damn cut buddies.
Oh, we about the same age. Stop. Stop it.
So, but yeah, so I just want people to just really realize what the expectations. I think now in 2018, going into 2019, that you guys that are out here on the dating scene can be a little bit more open and honest with the person that you want to date, the person that you want to have sex with. If you just want it to be a sex thing, then just tell them, like, I want to have sex. Like, and if they say, well, damn, me too. I was thinking the same thing.
Boom.
And I just ain't know how to tell you, but I'm glad you said, like, you don't know what the other person's thinking, but just give them that option to make the decision if they want to be with you or not, regardless of what it is. Like, just don't assume or just don't trick people into being with you. Like, I think that is so lame and is dumb and is dangerous. Like, you don't know who you might be messing with, because there's a lot of people out here that's crazy as fuck. Like, they be ready to kill you.
They will kill you.
They will kill you right out here in the bushes outside. No mind. But yeah, people crazy. That's why I be having David and Amari walk us out. We got to walk us to the car because people crazy. But yes, you got to be careful, and relationships are just what they are. So you should cherish all relationships regardless. And I'm getting back to the friendship aspect of it. If it's whatever. If it's your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, whatever it is, cousins, always cherish those relationships. But if it's a relationship that you feel like is not good for you, and you can really feel like the energy, you feel people's energy, you know that the energy is kind of bad, but you still like, I'm gonna just see what it's hitting for. No, don't. If you feel it, go with your first thought. Go with your heart on how you feel about certain situations and get out of there. Don't do that, because they don't deserve that. They don't deserve your good energy if they're gonna be a negative Nancy.
Exactly.
So that's how I feel about that. But yeah, so we're gonna
all right, guys, that's
wrap
our
it
show
up
already.
Is it?
Honey, 2 hours go by fast
Oh
around
yeah,
here.
it does.
You know it.
We be talking. We just be talking.
We're having a good time.
Yes.
Well, we appreciate everybody tuning in again. Of course, we'll be here next Wednesday, every Wednesday, 7 to 9
7
p.m.
to 9
here on IBNX Radio. And this is Hey Shameka
with Alicia Coley, and we'll see y'all Wednesday next week.
Bye, y'all.